is Aslant, Thassalon, mostly the same thing.
Salast, what is it?
It's a city.
The city
So
of
he has
Kurzok?
It was his capital, yes. It is where my people live now, along with a number of giants.
Well, you might think that he wants to conquer what's rightfully his, but the history moved forward. The ancient empire is gone.
She just shrugs and says, "That's not my problem."
Oh. Then what do you intend to do once he starts a war with the rest of the continent?
Well, he'll win, of course.
We'll see about that.
I mean, how can you be so sure?
But due to how powerful he is.
But there are many powerful wizards around.
Most of them are dead now.
True, but that's most of them. And I'd say at least a few of them call this place their home, so
Well,
he may be an incredibly powerful
they
wizard,
simply just have to loyally serve.
but even if he is a powerful wizard, can't many slightly less powerful wizards take him out?
I like her attitude towards this.
I mean, she goes back and sits down in the chair that she seems to have been occupying before you guys entered the room and drinks the warm tea that she has.
If she tries don't try the trick with it. No wait, she doesn't know about the trick with the tea. That was Colbert. Never.
Effectively, you know what? I won't tell you anything else. All of it's in this library anyways. I'm sure you can take the time to find it.
I'll ask the robot for Runelord. What's his face?
Karzog?
Karzog.
Yeah.
Roll me knowledge history with a plus 30. I don't care if you don't have it trained.
Okay, I got this. I got this, guys.
Yeah.
Feel free to
Here
add
comes the
30
one.
to
Here
whatever.
comes the one. We all know it.
I'll take. Can I take a 20? Or no, I think it's just a roll.
You could probably take a 10.
63.
That's just
63.
Yeah, 62.
All right. You have Karzog was the Runelord of Greed. While he was himself an Aslanti human, he was a powerful man indeed, said to be the most gifted manipulator of transmutation magic in all of Thassalon, and to have lived for hundreds of years. He ruled a region called Shalast, part of the ancient empire of Thassalon over 10,000 years ago. His armies were comprised of primarily giants who followed his every command. Giants were ruled by towering monsters known as rune giants, who themselves were Runelord pawns. He counted other powerful creatures as allies as well, such as blue dragons, eerie denizens from the nightmare realm of Ling, blood-drinking outsiders known as Scarlet Walkers, and immense Lamia Herodins who towered over most giants. He focused his magic on the school of transmutation, associated with the Thassalon times with the virtue of wealth. Under his reign, though, the virtue of rule became more associated with the sin of greed. Among the Runelords, his mastery of greed magic was uncontested, yet in schools of illusion and enchantment, his skills had atrophied greatly. Many believed that weapons infused with illusion and enchantment magic, known as dominant weapons, would be particularly potent against him, yet no record of someone attacking the Runelord with such weapon exists within the library.
What does it say about his fall?
Hmm?
Does it say anything about his fall?
There's two more little sections that you get. Karzog warred with his neighbors, but none more so than Alasnist, the Runelord of Wrath and ruler of Bakrakan. Between the nations, along a ridge known as the Rasp, Karzog built an immense sentinel statues to watch over Bakrakan. I'll spell that out in a minute. While Zlanus built towers called Hellfire Flumes to prevent Karzog's armies from invading, citizens of both nations worried that the war between the two would soon escalate to the point where they could bring about the end of the world. And
I'm
it
sorry,
is
I don't
spelled
drink alcohol.
Akrakan is how it's spelled.
Bakrakan.
As their war intensified and as wars between other Runelords threatened more than just their armies, the Runelords devised methods in which they could escape the world and enter a state of suspended animation so that they could ride out the cataclysms. In theory, their surviving minions would then waken them to reclaim their empires once the cataclysms had ended.
So your master abandoned his minion once already, when everything started going against him. That hardly seemed like a person anyone would want to follow.
Unlike you, and she just kind of like scoffs and is like, my people are loyal.
I mean, how am I not loyal? Sips a little more.
You've betrayed me once already, at least.
I haven't betrayed you. You were the one who attacked my comrades.
Simply because I was ordered to. How is
Yes.
that betraying you?
Because you betrayed the trust. I thought there was no reason for you to attack me.
Oh, there was no reason for me to attack you.
Mhm. And yet, if someone were to attack your master, I'm sure you'd defend him.
Well, I'm quite sure that no one can attack my master.
If nobody could attack his master, he wouldn't have gone into suspended animation the first time.
I wasn't even alive when he did that.
You were?
That was 10,000 years ago.
Hmm.
No, she's saying that she wasn't alive then because that
Ah.
was 10,000 years ago.
Okay, I was like, what? Is she alive then? Yeah.
And that's why she's sure that no one could get in there.
Hmm.
Love how
How long?
Gabriel just completely ignored Cyril.
Mm-hmm. Which is why Cyril lost interest in Gabriel.
It's great.
Well,
It's
listen, you
great.
think your master might be might and powerful, but the bigger they are, the... And you cannot be certain if we win or lose against him. So we will stand against his plans and dismantle this entire thing. And you better, well, next time if we meet one more on the opposite sides, I don't think, and I look at Merlin or like people around, anybody else will be willing to offer you a chance to surrender.
I figured you all were going to execute me after I answered your questions anyways.
Not too fond
Mary
of
nods and says, I thought that too.
I'm like, Merla's like, I'm not too fond of executing prisoners, but then again, I can't stop the rest of these guys.
I mean, you certainly could. Once more, for old time's sake.
Merla. You have no idea how tempted I am.
Looks over and says, honey, if Merlot even stood a chance against any of us, we would not be standing here. Well, at least I speak for me and Cyril, not for Gabriel or Myrene. Asheranti is our tank, so she's better at taking hits than dealing them out.
No. If I was still alive as Colbert will be perfectly fine with executing. But Asheranti is not that type of person. But she also has common sense, and she really hates if you let enemy go and he returns once more to fuck you up. It's common sense.
Merlo, if you heard what Merlo said, like, I'm tempted, but I have no real intention of dying here.
Oh, I certainly can't kill you all.
No. So I'm going to ask, if we were to let you go, what would your plan be?
Oh, I'd most likely go back to Zenshalast.
Oh, you mean the city?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, back to her. If you didn't hear that for the first time.
Yeah. But I mean, She hardly knows anything more about this than she did last time. What is your job as his master? Was it to impose the mark of the Karzagon people, or?
Oh, that. The Thessalian symbol. He needs souls to break out of. The stasis.
Mm.
So it's just been ritual sacrifices to get greedy souls.
Hmm.
Don't worry, it's almost complete.
How many souls did it take to almost complete it?
This has been a process that has been going on for quite some time.
Before you were born?
Yes.
Hmm.
Of course it was.
So I'm going to presume 10,000 souls at least?
She shrugs. As many as possible, I was told.
This is a bit careless. Oh well.
The door in the back, it's warded. What's the way to disable the ward?
Oh yeah, the password. I mean, do you know it?
Yes. How else do you think I got in here?
Hmm. Hmm.
You know what would be great is if I don't tell you that.
I mean,
You don't
If
have
you don't
much
tell us.
options right now.
You'll probably kill me anyways.
hmm.
Can I roll diplomacy to persuade her to tell me?
Sure.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
I'll also try to persuade her, but let's see if it works.
We don't have to kill you if you just abandon your foolish plan of aiding your master.
Damn it, I rolled a 3.
Rolled a 7.
I mean, can Ashanti also roll?
Sure.
I should have just taken the 10.
How do you get so high skills though?
I have a lot of bonuses. It's probably my paladin levels.
Yes, your paladin levels are surely. It's not your undead shit or something.
But undead though, even if I was undead, they wouldn't get that much shit. Which I am not, by the way.
Definitely not. You really should change your title to like Mur, definitely not the undead.
She shrugs and says, so be it. Vil Sanxi.
So
Sense motive.
Gesundheit.
Mhm.
Eh. Eh.
Do you believe she is telling the truth?
Crap, but she's a Lamia and they have such a good bluff, I think. I think they would. They should. It sounds like, I feel like they would.
I will go find her again.
But the thing is, she's like level 6 or 7 or something. So.
I mean, she's only CR10, so.
Too high,
Mm.
too high.
Oh, she's a level
da-da.
plus 50 bluff. No.
Asheranti. Oh, actually, everyone, you believe that she's telling the truth. Asheranti, you know she's telling the truth. She got a 38.
38.
She figures you guys are going to die down here anyways.
Mhm.
Okay, I nod towards Merle and the others. She tells the truth.
Mhm. So, Myrtle looks at her. Any chance I could convince you to abandon Runelord Karzag? There's more in the world than following a mad wizard.
Sure. She gives you a thumbs up.
Myrtle laughs.
That's not really believable.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I thought as much.
Maybe I'll head south. Heard there was a plague going on?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
There's
let me
something
guess,
like
this
that.
is the time where what's the name? The Curse of Crimson Throne adventure path is happening in Corvosa?
No,
Pretty much.
no. No,
Something
you
a
don't, you
bit-
don't remember that.
Oh, the plague! Oh god.
No, I remember the play. We just didn't care.
Yeah, everyone was completely okay with spreading the
Turtle
plague.
McFairy.
Some sort of horrible disease. It, like, as boils on people's skin and their extremities start turning black.
Yeah. So I look at
What
her
did you do there?
and I ask, before we decide, and well, probably let you go, that warded room is the one, that warded door is the one that leads to Mokmurian himself.
Oh, she points at this door. Says that would be much more of a shortcut.
Would it be safe one? Because last time, well, there was this shining child that blinded a lot of us.
She just kind of shrugs and says, "You're already past that ward."
Are there any others?
Wards no. If you go the long way, though, there's a few giants. Oh, those guys are fun. And then then there's the Forge Fiend.
A forge fiend?
Do I know that guy from a name? As in, do I get a knowledge check without, just out straight out of my head without researching it in the library? If not, that's cool. Okay, and just for redundancy's sake, where's that door leads to?
Let me check for a quick, because I thought it was a construct, but it might not be.
Yeah, he fucks me over with
Roll me knowledge planes.
I have it. Tch.
Forge Fiends, also known as Scanderigs, are extraplanar Earth outsiders.
Well, I guess they are.
Yes, they are lawful evil.
I will share that knowledge with the rest of the party, and then I just, probably one of the last questions, and just for redundancy's sake, where that door leads?
The door behind us?
The up
the door
to
top.
the north.
Oh, go ahead and open it.
Merle walks there and opens it.
No, I asked you a different question. Where does it lead?
Merle walks up there and opens it.
It's rubble.
Just rubble.
Rip.
Rubble pepperoni.
Zach, did the dude give any other more magical books to Sarah?
She has asked.
She has.
She has?
She
I did
asked,
not see it.
Bring all the magical spell tomes to me.
Oh.
She mentioned that.
Give me a second. There you go.
Interesting looking file.
Investigating, because giving you a bunch of spellbooks seems completely overpowered. Oh, right. So there's not an elevator. The Clockwork Barbarian just uses levitate.
Oh.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So you do have to use flight and levitate, because the wizard monks used flight and levitate to sort out the holdings and saw no need to make their collection easier for lesser folk to examine.
What a rude bastard.
Roll me a D100.
Alrighty. 26.
All right, I'll get back to you on that, but you do find a couple. I have to
All right.
go sort out what it is,
That's fine.
and I don't want to take more time doing that. So
We could do that at the end of the session.
So,
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah just takes the books.
Oh, and please don't take any books from the library.
Oh, no. She says she takes the books.
So I know the rest of the party doesn't give a shit, and I look at Merrill like, any other questions?
I look at her. Is there anything else you would like us to know?
Pretty sure it's not really.
I suppose as much.
Speaking of, you wouldn't happen to know the password to the door.
She already gave us.
She gave us one, and it's true.
Well,
It's
No, but
the
that
word
was-
for friend in Elven. I think,
Oh.
what was it, melon?
melon.
What the fuck?
I speak Elven, so
It's confirmed. Black people are elven. Elvish.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm making a Lord of the Rings joke.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't know if anyone else noticed.
Speak friend, and thou shalt enter.
So
Okay.
if we have no more, I know that the rest of the party, as I look at them, do not give much of a damn. But well, you came down here with us, dealing with all the monsters, etc. So you get the vote. She gave us information, so we can let her go. But knowing her, she might, we cannot control her, return to her master, Kurzok in Jin Salast.
Merle would turn to her. If you were to let you go, would you promise on your honor and your masters to not obstruct us or fight us later?
Yes.
Ha! Lies.
If I had geese, that would be reinforced, but
No, that's like.
I'll
You can
actually,
roll sense
Sarah will
motive
try
if you
a-
want.
I
Yeah,
did.
Sarah will try sense motive.
Mm.
Apparently, her sense motive is fairly decent, but she rolls a 2, so
She seems to be telling the truth.
Mm.
It's like if I were to fight you all again, I would just die. So I will certainly go tell them, but after that, I'll probably just go do something else.
Mm.
Question about telling
I
them.
will not personally obstruct you.
We already met once when we fought with Breakbones, that other giant. You disappeared afterwards. I remember you were there. You disappeared afterwards. After that moment, did you inform your master about us?
I did not. I came here.
Then, could we ask you not to inform your masters about us? If your master
Well,
is
I'm sure it's too late for that.
Oh, he knows. Oh, yeah, true. We
it's not
kind of
like we've
came
been
barging.
particularly silent.
No, true enough. But still,
I
After
never
all-
said. I said I was not the one to tell them.
no, true enough. Makes sense. But still, if your master's as great as you tell, he probably doesn't need to know that anyway. So, anyway, Merlot
This
takes
is
her
a
hand
door,
and
right?
gives her a kiss and I hope we can meet again under some better circumstances.
She
Then
gives
he
a small curtsy.
and I start
You
leaving
push
with
open
her.
the giant ass doors. 60
Well,
feet.
This was the room that she said you were going to go to, right? That the shortcut was here.
Think it's about there. Good enough.
Ooh. Good job.
Yeah.
She goes this way,
Mhm.
not through the hole you guys made.
Yeah. Does she become small when she enters the room?
She. Let's find out. Actually, she says the fancy word, and the spell doesn't affect her, and the trap
Ah.
doesn't affect her.
How boring.
Sarah will look over to Mary and Gabriel. Two of you coming along, or are you staying here?
Oh, I was reading. Okay.
Does she panic slightly?
Yeah, she just puts the book down and then puts the book up, and then puts the book down, and then says, looks to the robot and says, "Can I purchase this book?"
You may not.
No.
None of the books here are for sale.
No.
If you would kindly hand it over, I shall return it to its
Okay.
spot.
I'll hand it to him, and then
Right, and he goes and levitates down.
go over.
All right. So you guys have a path.
I'm not going first. Forget about that.
I mean, come on, Ashiranti. For a tank, you're
But what if
awfully skittish.
Yeah, you're always at the back, even though you're the one that should be taking the hits. Her AC is the highest out of all of us.
Yeah.
And that is a door.
It's like the only Sarah's AC is higher than yours, man.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, move there.
Oh,
Hound Arc
Miri,
combo.
you are not as insane as they are.
The Hound Archon will open the door.
You see the door.
Another one. Glorious. What's down there, actually? Now that I realize this.
Mm,
A doorway or okay.
Just a question: is this just a wall?
what?
Is this just a wall?
The sides?
No, they're
Yes.
straightforward.
No, that's farther along.
Okay. So can we see further along?
Most likely. Do you
More
open the other
rubble.
door? You guys can see down that way.